What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about some breaking news that is not confirmed for sure, but it definitely seems real. It's in no way good. I tweeted about it. I saw Liam Robertson, who I recognize that name, and this guy is going to actually do what he says in his tweets. He's going to do a deep dive into Toys for Bob in the future, talk about canceled games and just what was going on at that studio over the last little while. That is definitely something to keep an eye on. If you're looking for maybe if there was a Spyro thing or whatever, he would be the guy, I think, to unveil it. But what we have is a report that the studio shut down, not the layoffs. So the layoffs, remember, hit, and it sounded like it hit it pretty bad, but not like the worst it could be. Sounded like they kept key talent, like the higher ups, right? But some of the lower end people, let's say, which, I mean, I think they're all talented. I think they brought Crash back in the best way they possibly could. I've gone on record 1,000 times saying, was Team Rumble the game that we wanted? No. But was it a game that was surprisingly and shockingly really good? It absolutely was. That game has no right to actually be as good as it is, and it's definitely not what people asked for, but it's the game we got nonetheless. And so, again, based off what he just tweeted, the layoffs in Novato, I don't know if that's how you say it, at 4 Hamilton Landing match and address for gaming studio and Skylanders creator Toys for Bob, which was acquired by Activision in 2005. The facility will also be closing according to a state filing. So, is it possible to walk this back? Yes. Is it possible that this is not, again, fully 100% confirmed? Yeah. But the state filing part, that's the part that really scares me, right? Unless it was just a major error. And that's the only way I could see this not turning out the way that we all are looking at it right now. Just a quick update, kind of mid-video. This came from the San Francisco Chronicle, okay? And while it's possible, and really, I hope so, right? As we've been saying in this video, I hope this didn't happen, okay? I hope people did not actually get laid off, and I hope the studio's okay. But at the top, it says that this area, like this office, it seemed like it had 89 layoffs. Now, 89 layoffs is about the size of the team. So while people are saying, well, maybe it's like a work from home situation, like they don't need the office, right? They can just work from home. That, hopefully, right? I really hope that's the case. But the number that this, place or this website says was laid off from the company, that seems like it was the entire staff. So I really, again, hope it hasn't happened. This would be abysmal, and this deserved, to me, as soon as I saw this, I said, we got to talk about this in a video. This sucks because literally, actually, the reasons I said. This is a team that's been around for a while. This is a team, I mentioned with Crash 4, but, if you remember, really, what is this? I think this is the issue of management higher than them because they've been thrown around and I think screwed with for quite a while, and it's maybe why Liam has some digging and actually could find something, right? Because remember, they made Crash 4, and then for a short period of time, they were basically made into a Call of Duty support team, much like all of Activision. Do you remember that post-COVID, there was that one year, I don't remember which Call of Duty game it was, but remember the rumors, and I do think it was true, that Activision pretty much told every studio under the sun that they owned to drop what they were doing and help that year's COD. And this was because they were owned by it, right? They were made a COD support team for a good year or so. And I wonder if that's something that Liam will kind of go into, that, hey, maybe they had something for Spyro, or hey, maybe they were doing a Crash 5 or thinking about a Crash 5, and then they were pulled away from it to work on Call of Duty, which is definitely their specialty. And then when they went back, they made a live service game. Now, again, I like Team Rumble. I think it's actually a really good game. But was that what they intended to make? That is going to be really, and I'd love to know the honest, because I know they might say yes, and that's fine if they do. Like, if that's the truth, whatever. But I really want to know the honest truth of, was Team Rumble what they had planned on? And I guess I will say also, it wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world if they were, completely shut down. Not that they deserve it, but I mean, if you do look at it, you make Crash 4. I think Crash 4 did perform, sales, did really well. But then you're just a support team for COD. Then you make a live service Crash game, and by all indications, Team Rumble did terribly, okay? I don't know the official number, but we have done a little bit of research in the past, on this channel talking about it. It never seemed like it made literally an impact at all. So I don't know how it did. I imagine it didn't do well, and even though I would imagine the budget would be smaller, I still highly doubt it made all that much money, if it made money at all. So from these corporate, people that really messed with them in the first place, could I see them looking at things and saying, yeah, we can cut these guys? Yeah, I could absolutely see that. Is it the right thing to do? No, because I think Spyro is a franchise. In fact, with the Reignited trilogy, we know that the game still sells. Not that it did sell, we know that it still sells. Crash Bandicoot, not only do we know that it did sell, but Crash 4 did pretty good. We know that it can still sell. So why you would cut the team that literally brought Crash to life and did the Spyro thing and did the Crash Insane trilogy. I mean, these people, again, maybe it's not everybody that's working there now, worked on these games 3, 4, 5 years ago, but I think this is a talented team that, and again, biasness, yeah, I love Crash Bandicoot to death, okay? I like Crash more than Spyro, I've said that, but I love Spyro too. This is our best chance to get Spyro 4. This is our best chance to continue the Crash Bandicoot franchise. With them gone, if this is true, if they're shut down, I would imagine that the odds of these things happening are actually zero. I want to say close to zero. No, I would say they're zero. I think Activision, Microsoft, whoever would be looking at it would say, well, with these people gone, we don't have anybody to do it anyway. All we care about is COD in the first place, so it doesn't really matter, to begin with. So very, as you can maybe tell from my tone, I would be extremely upset / disappointed / just anything, any of these kind of negative emotions. I'd be all of them if this is true. So hopefully hopefully this video ages terribly. Hopefully tomorrow it comes out and they say, no, it's, something was a mistake, and I'll correct it. I'll make another video or whatever. Hopefully this is going to age badly. I want that. So let me know what you think. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.